Here are 5 possible reasons on why your dog doesn't listen to and how to fix. So let's get straight into the video. Number 1, they don't have a reason to listen. It is very important to reward your dog either with an actual treat, a toy, maybe a pet, and to combine that with some positive reinforcement, which could be some verbal praise. Yes, good job, good boy, good girl, so that they will use that as an incentive to listen to your command. It's also very imperative that after every single command that you are consistent with this positive reinforcement, consistent with giving them praise, consistent with giving them a treat. Because if sometimes you don't give them a treat, they might be wondering, why should I listen to you if you're not going to give me a treat or give me some praise? Dogs in general love to please their owners, so I definitely recommend to always use that to your advantage. Leverage that. Tell them they do a good job when they actually do one, and then just ignore, obviously, the bad behaviors. Never punish. The second reason on why your dog might not listen to you may be due to the environment and what's happening around you guys. Dogs are contextual learners. Everything around them plays a part in the learning process. So if you have a quarantine dog, for example, and they are not used to being out in public, having a lot of people around, having dogs around, maybe near a park, they might be too distracted to listen to your commands. One way to combat this is to get them conditioned and get them comfortable around all these stimulus, all these distractions. And once they are comfortable around them, then they will listen to your commands. One thing that I like to do with Jackson, and we're still continuing to do it, is actually just bring him to the park and just to have him sit in a crowded place, either near a park or maybe a hill where there's people, dogs, anything that might be happening, maybe cars that are going by that are really loud noises, and just have him sit and maybe eat a snack or some treats and just get him used to it and conditioned to everything that's going on around him. Usually during this training session, I don't really tell him any commands except for sit. That's the command that he knows the most, just to calm him down. And for the majority of that training session, he's just intaking everything that's happening around him. Soon enough, he won't be distracted by all of these things, and he'll listen to more commands the more he's out in public. Number 3, the third reason on why your dog might not listen to you is maybe because they're just naturally stubborn. Jackson, my dog, as smart as he is, it comes with his stubbornness. During his teenage phase, he would definitely test me and not listen to me, or maybe even just wait 10 seconds before he actually does the command, just to see what I would do. I think it's funny, but if your dog is in the teenage phase, definitely be patient. It takes some time, and they will outgrow that phase. It's very important, like I say in all my videos, is to be consistent and use positive reinforcement. Number 4, the fourth reason on why your dog might not listen to you is maybe due to emotion. So what I mean by that is maybe your dog was traumatized while doing that command. Maybe there was something that was very uncomfortable while that was happening during that command. He might actually feel a certain type of way when you do say that command. If that's the case, you definitely want to figure out what is causing him to feel a certain type of way, especially if it is a negative way towards that command, and slowly but surely introduce him and show him that nothing wrong is going to happen, nothing bad is going to happen if he actually does the command. One way of doing that is to introduce treats, or even if your dog likes a certain amount of treats, get another type of treat that your dog might value even higher than what you already have. The main goal is to positively associate that command, whatever it may be, that command, that situation, to your dog, and show them that, again, nothing bad is going to happen, and that if he does that command, something great will happen. And number 5, the 5th reason on why your dog might not listen to you may be due to inconsistency. It is hard for a dog to learn and to really excel at a command if sometimes you're actually carrying out that command and sometimes you're not with your dog. So what I mean by that is, for example, I fall guilty to this, but that is loose leash walking and walking on a certain side of your body with your dog. So for the longest time, I taught Jackson to walk aside my right side, but as the weeks have gone on, I've kind of gotten lazy, and sometimes when Jackson would go around me, he'd walk on this side, and I wouldn't correct him or do anything about it. That right there is inconsistency, and that is not what you want to do. You want to make sure that that behavior that you want, you have to be consistent and correct them if they're doing it the wrong way, because again, it is hard for them to learn if they're receiving mixed signals. Also, just keep in mind too that they are dogs. They are not robots. They are not perfect too. Just like humans, we are very much so flawed. We make mistakes here and there. So don't pressure your dog too much. Don't get mad at them at all. Just, again, be patient. They're human. They're dogs. dogs, they make mistakes, so definitely understand that going forward. But yeah, guys, that concludes today's video. Let me know down below what you guys are doing to help have your dog listen to you almost every single time. I'd love to learn your guys' tips and tricks in the comment section down below. As a reminder, please hit that like button as it really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button too, as it really means a lot to Jackson and me. If you aren't part of our Aussiedoodle lovers / owners Facebook group, the link is in the description. All I ask is just no promoting or selling of puppies. I just want this to be a place to share insights, tips, tricks, and ultimately the joy of Aussiedoodles. Tell your dogs you love them, Jackson. I love you. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.